kingpin. Saya. You just better turn me up. Turn me up. All that petty bitches turn me up. Turn me up. All that real niggas turn me up. Turn me up. Swear the world better turn me. I just gotta be nice to you. Fuck it, I don't. Good got talent, well, some of y'all dope. B-tie did, nigga, some of y'all slow. I don't hold tongues, I don't hold smoke. Rapping like, oh, it's a giveaway. You get a fade, nigga, you get it straight. The patty in the back, okay, you get a taste. They bugging, they struggling to shreds, you say. They bugging, they mumbling the feds, you say. Boy, I control, man, they panic when I rap. Last name Martin, I'm the leader of this rap pack. Keeping it frank, ain't a nigga can junior me. Talking my shit and I do it with fluency. I got receipts and I'm back in my bags. And birthday is Prince and I'm showing my ass. You know that I'm good when the ball in my hands. And birthday is Ivo, you know I don't pass. That's the dude I live at gyms and I was big enough to get 10 to slide. I know you got a nigga just pretend it's mine. Let's just pretend we at a different time. Now that I'm eating, I'm taking my fill. The snip is suppressed, I'm jaded as well. No zipping not listed, I'm ready to kill. Turn me up. Swear the DJ better turn me up. Pretty bitches better turn me up. All the real niggas turn me up. Hey, your move gonna turn me up. Nigga get this, Feliz Navidad. This is not biblical, nigga too raw. Don't think of bringing me up. Don't think of taking me down. Just out of courtesy, nigga. Won't tell him you taking the bow. You know this nigga a trip. Watch me gon' take him to town. Head to the game, nigga. At this point, it's coming low. Hey, you heard my catalog? No wonder why I'm popping off. My niggas is up when they beat all AKs. My brodies is most what this shit is supposed to say. You're good in the food for a family occasion. Crown on my head, they ain't take it yet. Test niggas hot like a pacer test. Fly me up to Florida for hurricane season. Hurricane down, make it flood, then I'm leaving. Demons, they sneaking me, we the new leash. This is a deeper cut, only make lesions. I've been in my mode lately, they ain't finna stop me. Smoke on your top fives, they better your top threes. You ain't know I'm pitching zero, fighting me is toxic. Being this sick, gonna make a nigga knock cheese. Major made mark, walk up to the nine. Turn me up. Swear the DJ better turn me up. Pretty bitches better turn me up. All the real niggas turn me up. Hey, your move gonna turn me up.
Shoptalk 7 in the building. We up top. We get down. It's your boy Tony, Media MONIX.
And I am Get This D Smith in the house.
And I'm Nikki of Nikki Sleek Designs. I'm back.
Lady in the fucking green. It's too much green for me. Ain't no money around. Is that forest green?
I don't know. It's emerald green.
Emerald, that sounds about right. I was about to say, I'm gonna need you to know what fucking color you got on.
Emerald.
That works. I don't know what color greatest is.
Look here. We're not into patterns. We're not making clothes right now. Let's get to it.
That's sky gray.
That's sky gray. I think that I definitely see this in the sky. Or not. I don't know. Niggas spilling the building, man. Which leads us to our fucking SBO segment. SBO, not plural today.
So that was the opening song?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Shout out to Don Martin.
Yeah, I just did something a little different.
Boy, Don Martin.
Don Martin, man.
We switching it up.
Hey, I mean, he ain't been playing the same thing every week. I don't think so.
You
like the opening? No.
Play whatever you want.
Oh no, I wasn't asking. I was just saying you ain't been playing the same thing every day.
Yeah.
The opening song.
Oh shit, Street Boy Stretch and Chocolate Berry years ago, and Lamar Creations on R&B nights.
Technically not the same thing. Anyway, all right. Here we go with our SBL segment, man. Brought to you by Shoptalk 7. We up top and we get down. Nikki slicked his ass. We just happen to be in the building today.
Yes.
Why don't you tell them about your business? Because I feel like sometimes we don't get it the way you would do it.
Okay. All right. So Nikki Sleek Designs is just about aesthetics. When you are in business, you want to be the best, you want to look the best, and aesthetics are everything, and people buy you before they buy your brand. And so when they do buy your brand, you want it to look the best. So make sure you reach out to me. I do websites, I do flyers, I do promo videos, whatever you want me to put together to make your business excel above the others. 219-276-1022 is my business line. You can also email me at nikkisleekdesigns@gmail.com. I'm also on social media under Nikki Sleek Designs. And also you can even reach out to my personal page if you want to and inbox me for any services. I do free consultation before even diving into anything because I want to make sure your package makes sense. I want to be customized to your business and making sure that everything works well for you. So once again, Nikki's Sleek Designs, spilling my drip all over your brand.
So I feel like I'll be lying. I always say that you do contracts, resumes.
I mean, if people want me to do that, I've had people request it. And I've done it.
So is that like off? If I say that's part of your
Is that
deal?
a la carte?
It's a la carte.
A la carte.
It's a la carte.
A la carte.
What else do you do a la carte?
Websites, depending on the person.
Websites depend on the person.
Mm-hmm. What you need. Also, if you need me to come out to your venue, if you're hosting or doing things like that and you want content or pictures, I will do that to get you started. But I also work in partnership with Fly Photography, who will give you the whole like commercial and everything you need. So I kick you off, but Fly Photography will finish you off. Really looking for Paul Kaiser. He's the bomb. You can find him actually online. That's somebody I partner with in this year, and I refer everybody to do your branding shots, do your headshots, because definitely you want those. Headshots and branding shots make sense. You want to look professional as possible, and both of us just want to see every Black business do well. And in whatever way we can bless you and help you out, just talk to us.
There we go, man. SBO segment brought to you by Shop Talk 7, Nikki Sleek Designs.
Yeah.
Yes, man. Okay. Let's go. We're gonna get y'all to this music break, man. We'll be back in a bit. I think I'm gonna kick it off with I'm gonna go with Dub, man. Up to bat, man. Right way in the building. Shop Talk 7,
right
y'all.
way.
Let's get it.
Let's go.
Yeah, right way shit. Yeah. I've been banging out, hit out the hit, so it's safe to say we up the bat now. See how I'm painting now, pick out the pick. It's amazing how we got the craft now. Multiple chicks wanna give me a lick. I'm the really you could just ask round. Shorty from school, get the stupidest. Swear to God, she was always a class clown. I've been killing tracks with no remorse. Did all of that and got no reward. Told my engineer invest in the vets cause it truly get reckless when I record. So many bangers inside of the vault that they actually thought I would go to war. A lot of rappers get through off the ship cause whatever they spit got me overboard. Oh Lord, I define lit. Bad boy like a prime Diddy. Crazy how they threw shade on me, now I'm saying wanna shine with me. Remember when I had the praise on me, not a fade on me, she think I'm pretty. So I beat it like a slave owner, dug a grave owner, that's a crying kitty. They all wanna be with right way. They see it shining like a nice day. Black chick and the Spanish chick and that spandex, that's a tight race. If you bring around my bud, then it's going up, they ain't quite safe. Either way, we about to live it up, watch you eat it up like a sliced cake. Cause I've been banging out, hit out the hit, so it's safe to say we up the bat now. See how I'm painting out, pick out the pick, it's amazing how we got the craft now. Multiple chicks wanna give me a lick, I'm the really you could just ask round. Shorty from school, get the stupidest, swear to God, she was always a class clown. I've been banging out, hit out the hit, so it's safe to say we up the bat now. See how I'm painting out, pick out the pick, it's amazing how we got the craft now. Multiple chicks wanna give me a lick, I'm the really you could just ask round. Shorty from school, get the stupidest, swear to God, she was always a class clown. Swear the future can't come sooner. Hit your cougars with a lot of hooters, fly to the States all the way from Cuba. Sole purpose is to get some moolah. Got an engineer trying to get this ruler. Now she blowing on it like she quit the tuba. She a genius showing she is just a tutor, but her head crazy with a sense of humor. I don't pursue them beyond the gentleman's gesture, a regular combo. I could never ever really be fond if she let me go back to her condo. Don't get me wrong, I'll be waving my wand while I'm cracking the back with the combo. But she'll probably never get a response when I finish. I'm out of that pronto. I make them come when I come around. If I shoot for the stars, but I gun them down. I am the one who has won the crown. See my drippy so hard, think I'm gonna drown. Step to the plate before I run around, knowing this when it's fate, this is for the town. We gonna escape from the underground. I feel sorry for he who is on the mound. Cause I've been banging out, hit out the hit, so it's safe to say we up the bat now. See how I'm painting out, pick out the pick, it's amazing how we got the craft now. Multiple chicks wanna give me a lick. I'm the really you could just ask round. Shorty from school get the stupidest. Swear to God, she was always a class clown. I've been banging now, hit out the hit, so it's safe to say we up the bat now. See how I'm painting now, pick out the pick. It's amazing how we got the craft down. Multiple chicks wanna give me a lick. I'm the really you could just ask round. Shorty from school get the stupidest. Swear to God, she was always a class clown.
I'm just focused on my goals and my grand visions. That's just how it's supposed to go for a man driven. Trying to make this transition through this damn mission. Till I break the transmission of the damn engine. The wheels rolling, but you'll never see him tire. Ain't no time to kill when you trying to get them higher. Ain't no time to chill when you building your empire. There's loyalty for royalty and him sire. Him fire, pressure, a diamond, blinding. You're staring at the glare of the sun shining. Need I remind them how to find bling bling. Got a real dream team and a real mean scheme. I ain't never seen a ghost before, but I done seen things. Like somebody getting ghosts from those who miss the clean things. Everything I rap that China white and miss that ling ling. They obsessed with the type of pack that make the fiends lean. Even if we ain't rich, you can see the ching ching. Even if she ain't my chick, but I'm still at King's King. I can do this anywhere. I don't need the green screen. Got it locked behind these bars. Never been the same thing. Coming from the Windy City, really, who more thorough? Need my respect from the West Coast to the New York Toros. They've been begging me to do more. Plural. I make hits, plus I paint pics. Murals. You know when you trying to stack them euros and take rigorous training. Since a year old, it's been drugs, killing and banging. I'll elaborate. I was once one in a lab weight. Cousin in the kitchen whipping, scraping up half the plates. Then condition off at a faster rate than half the state. I have to state the fact that this track will attract the greats. There's a lot going on in rap that's a smack to face. I'm practically the chiropractor, here to get it back in place. Wait a minute, I just lost my top and don't know where it is. This a reality check of just how rare it is. I control this narrative. They like, there it is. What I'm giving you is proof of how unfair it is. Notorious, but I'm not the person to compare to big. I was never ready to die, just prepared to live. But growing up the big as a kid was incredible. Someone to give credit to who did things we could never do. Now I'm on that path. I'm just trying to do what legends do until they feel my rap and remember my name forever too. Like Mr. Know-It-All is truly such a clever dude. Every piece of work has art that's impeccable. I'm never here to heckle you, only here to inspire. Dilly got it bumping, got me jumping out the gym higher. How I'm coming on this track, won't have them scared of noise. Just know when you coming from the rack, you can't be paranoid. Hey, let's do this again. Getting silly on beats made by Dilly.
Shoptalk 7 in the building. We up top, but we get down. It's your boy Media MONIX in the building. Nikki of Nikki Sleek Designs. Awesome. Huh? What just happened? Wait a minute. Whoa. Anyway, man. Oh man. Anyway, hey man, shout out to the playlist, man. The soundtrack. I just cussed. Listen, you be cussing. I ain't seen your quarters fill up the jar yet. Shout out to the. Yes, I did say the P word. Shout out to the soundtrack, man. You feel me? You did. Goddamn soundtrack. You did what I'm saying. We had Dub with all up to bat, right way in the building. Then we had some more right way in the building. Dino with Mr. With Grand Visions. I ain't played that in so long. It's been a little bit. It's still crazy. It's still crazy. It's still impactful. I feel like it's going to age well. It's definitely going. It's very yeah. Speaking of aging well, man. One of our legends died yesterday, I believe. Or was it this morning? Yeah, man. 91 years old. 91. So this is a celebration. This is really a celebration. Shout out to the legend, man. He's he's from Chicago. You know, he started off as a musician, actually. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't a singer, he was a producer. He was Diddy before Diddy. You dig what I'm saying? He was Paul, no Diddy, but he was definitely, you know, he played. I think he played the horn. I think he played the horn or some kind of Winwood type situation. He played in the same circuit as Ray Charles back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
They came up together. So y'all get a chance, check out. Watch your back to back. It's such a mind. They were living like a life. Time where it's like
how and living that type of life, they were really gangsters.
they were like
They was gangsters.
They was like these dudes.
Like these is guys who could get something to happen with a phone call.
These guys,
I mean, he played for Frank Sinatra. We know Frank Sinatra.
Like I low key want to be Clarence Avant. I have put together records just to get a Clarence Avant feel. I put the guy. I made a couple of phone calls. Hey, y'all work together, and that shit happened like that. Listen, I ain't gonna lie. I lit a cigar and everything after that. I was like, yeah, you know, what I'm saying Tony Avant out this bitch. Fuck you mean, MONIX Avant, Anthony MONIX Avant, the AMAs. You did. You feel me? Some.
No, man.
Who he's worked with, who he's found.
And saying that actually, because his hand is so.
Let's talk a little bit about the range of his hand real quick. Dizzy Gillespie. These are artists he worked with. I'll stop right there.
You don't say nothing else.
Hold on. Let me say this one name because it's gonna bring it home. Snoop Dogg.
Ludacris, though. The Austin Powers.
From
To movie scores.
mind blowing to me. I don't know if it is to y'all like it is.
No, watching his resume, it's like he was a part of our whole childhood. Literally, we watched the legend.
Yeah, he
He
passed away, but this is a celebration.
You work with Dizzy Gillespie.
I mean,
And Ray Charles.
Ray Charles.
That means you work with everybody. It's just like, wow.
Created your own brand.
Wow.
And
That's
he's
crazy.
Frank Sinatra. Tony Bennett.
Whole rap act.
And when he went to Las Vegas, Frank Sinatra.
He founded Duke Ellington.
There's a few people from that era who were like mafia. Like it was an era where the mafia was heavy in business, heavy in it, and heavy in and so you really have to deal with them to perform and get a lot of this.
Well, so the music was funded by all that other shit you named. To me, music is not funded by music. It's funded by music. Is just a fly. Music is just a fly shit. That's the result of the other shit you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Music is on the social level. You live in your on the social level is you living the fruits of your labor. That's what music is to me. Because ain't nobody just got a record label and getting money. You know what I'm saying? I mean, maybe they got an advance, and if all they doing is record label stuff, then they're gonna run out of their money. You got to have stuff going around, real estate, restaurants, stocking certain things. You know what I'm saying? Stocking, and you probably got to have quite a few small businesses, like modeling, like people paying you to wear their brands. You dig what I'm saying? You know, Biggie had to get Biggie or Puff. One of them got paid for Coogee wearing Coogee. You did? Because the artist is a product. The things around the artist is what makes the money. You know what I'm saying? People, if you go on tours, you get money because companies want to sponsor you. So they pay a shitload of money to have you promote their brands on this tour because they see the value in that tour. You did what I'm saying?
Don't let that song be one of those forever.
Right.
You hear, taking my way down.
Right.
Other songs, like these songs.
You feel me? So, but man, shout out, man, to the Jones family. I know Quincy Kinfolks Jones took this took it hard, right? Now he could be the real Kim, he's the new real Quincy. I'm gonna need you to step it up, Q. You know what I'm saying? Q baby, as he call himself. No, big facts, man.
It's amazing. So many things you can dissect. Like your background really. Okay. Like, I mean, the man worked. Oh.
Not he. Hold on. Did he ever have a rape case put on him? Because I feel like he got to 91 without. Because that's what they do to you now. They don't kill you no more. They give you a rape case.
I think I remember.
I don't remember a scandal with Quincy Jones. He got through this joke. Let me find out he got through this scandal free, at least publicly. That's a detriment, not a detriment. That's a testament to who he was as a person.
Yeah, absolutely.
The right way. Because it's not likely that he's clean. No, anybody at 30, I wasn't clean. You did what I'm saying? I mean, I ain't had no charges, but I'm saying we get to that level of the game. You've done something that could be perceived as something, at least. You quite. But like you just said though, he managed his affairs. He either greased the right palms, or maybe he was upstanding in his dealings. Even in, because there's an upstanding way to do things that's off color, just called communication. You feel me? Hey, I just watched 50 Shades of Grey and I saw how this works. He had a whole NDA. Like, hold on, I'm gonna beat you down, bitch, but sign this so I can do it.
Hey, shout out to the chat. What's going on, everybody? Shout out to the chat. Spiritually in the building.
He was a successful Diddy. Not yours, nigga. I don't know.
Got look, Spirit. He said he was a successful nigga.
So it's no Diddy with Quincy. There's no Diddy on record. There's no Diddy of reference for. Oh no. Let's get that. Let's get that name off the legend though, man. Golly, let's get it off the legend. We're gonna get to this music, man. We're gonna get to this music, man. What we got up? Hey, Boog, man. Bigfoot, what's up? You wanna hear that first? So we're gonna do Bigfoot with A-Book Carter. AB, what's the problem? And then we're gonna do Everyday Hustle. Trosh. Shoptalk 7, y'all. Let's get it.
Like Chuck E. Cheese, but AB, what's the problem? Came off the throne just to see what the gods weren't. Won't beef, then let's shop. No homo, just slide to the meat department. I be the butch beneath, see what's popping. And I can give a damn hate me or just watch this. Hate me or just watch this.
Wait, I'ma put it all in the face. Better driving the lanes. I had biz by the case. I know I do it big and they hate.
They know I do it big and they hate. I know I do it big and they hate. I know I do it big and they hate. Big and they hate.
Wait, I'ma put it all in the face. Better driving the lanes. I can have the biz by the case. I know I do it big and they hate.
I know I do it big and they hate. I know I do it big and they hate. I know I do it big and they hate. Big and they hate. That's cold. One shot to the back door. All about Luke, I'm Castro. Since she blew, dropped that ass low. When we done, I'm not boo, I'm an asshole. Gotta do the truth, not bad though. Like a stripper recruit, got mad pose. Get wet, gon' leap, little tactful. And a Mac go, bah. Sit that ass right now. I need my cash like that. I mean right now, when it's food on the scene, best believe I pride. Up in the trees like eyes. Stuff with some trees and white eyes. Just gotta be like Try on me like I be a toy. No line of vision, they gon' be important. The hell with Earth, 5 B's out in orbit. Just me and my girlfriend, and Nina is gorgeous. These right like Chuck E. Cheese, but I'm on them. Left one try to make me their opponent. These right like Chuck E. Cheese, but I'm on them. One try to make me their opponent. AB was the problem. Came off the throne just to see what's the guy. Worm, won't beef, then let's shop. No homo, just slide to the meat department. I be the butcher, Ben Niecy, what's poppin'? And I can keep a damn hate me, or just watch this. Hate me, or just watch this.
Wait, I'ma put it all in your face. Better drive in the lane. I can handle biz by the case. They know I do it big and they hate.
They know I do it big and they hate. They know I do it big and they hate. They know I do it big and they hate. Do it big and they hate.
Wait, I'ma put it all in your face. Better drive in the lane. I can handle biz by the case. They know I do it big and they hate.
They know I do it big and they hate. They know I do it big and they hate. They know I do it big and they hate. Do it big and they hate.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I go by the name Roach. Hey, you know life don't life, and I know it's easier said than done. You just gotta keep pushing. I promise it's like every time I wanna get ahead, a motherfucking monkey wrench is what I get instead. But I've been lucky, baby, yeah, I've been in the tread. Head above water, baby, I've been kicking legs. Appreciate my people that'll never let me drown. It's a fight for a little gain, every set of downs. I'm just fighting for a little fame, every set of towns. Finna wear that showing love. Every set I better clown, but I had a better sound. If you don't know, maybe I need that. Let the world hear my get while I'm at peace at. Think you about to steal my soul, show me your key mask. Then I'm chillin' way offshore and relax. Hey, relax. I promise you gon' hear what I feel up in these raps. Roll with everything I can give them with these craps. And I'ma turn nothing to go with these scraps. I'm an everyday hustler. I'm feeling untouchable. You gon' see me all over your TV, but you don't even wanna believe me. Love it when I get to prove it to them. Mad tired of niggas thinking they know right. Mad tired of niggas thinking they score right. Mad tired of niggas thinking it's your fight. Mad tired cause niggas think it ain't your life. Don't get it twisted, I know I make it look easy. Nigga hella starving, nobody coming to feed me. Since I got the knowledge, nobody coming with freebies. Get it to my people forever, set them completely. Can't let the love die, rather see some doves cry. It's about time for my rain, can't let the flood dry. Watching how you watch me, I see you with the plug guy. Right from the beginning, yeah, I knew that I was thug, yeah. And with that comes the new approach. Hey, and with that comes I do the most. Hey, gotta raise this gate for my city. Hey, about to rip this bitch through the post. I'm an everyday hustler. And I'm feeling untouchable. You gon' see me all over your TV, but you don't even wanna believe me. Love it when I get to prove it to them. I'm an everyday. Feeling untouchable. See me all over your TV. Believe me. I'm an everyday hustler. And I'm feeling untouchable. You gon' see me all over your TV, but you don't even wanna believe me. Love it when I get to prove it to them.
Yeah. See, it's time to talk about 43rd Apex Predator. Salute to the biggest since Canada, you know what I'm talking about? Let's get it. Look, I'm a master tactician in these drug wars. Hood pharmacist, pushing pills like a drugstore. We sell the product outside, but bag it indoors. I love to hustle like Mitch, so I never get bored. Got an ace up my sleeve so I can dodge the Rico. Knocking on death's door, looking through the peephole. Hit him with this movie clip, he won't get a sequel. I'm always riding for my family like I'm Vin Diesel. My final destination was jail or the grave until I learned navigation and how to play the game. The naysayer, I stay with the playmakers. Leave your top spinning like a Beyblader. That's from a quick jab or a haymaker like PS5. We got 4Ks with the ray tracers. Only smoke the best flavors with the tastemakers. Always on demon time, but I'ma pray later. Put my heart in the game, that's why these plays major. It's got no ticket, I'm a pacemaker. We ain't made enough, so we ain't saving up. I make sure to plug straight before I take my cut. Yeah, I make sure to plug straight before I take my cut. We ain't made enough, so we ain't saving up. I make sure to plug straight before I take my cut.
You can have it, you can take my slut. Since I paid for it, if we break up, I'ma take my butt. No, it's war if I take my pump. It is what it is. Nobody eats until I take my cut. Rap cool, but I love weight. Before you go out and trick, make sure the plug's straight. What she did voodoo to your cooking on you? You better tell that no before the Mexicans be looking for you. And this ain't nothing but truth said. A nigga like me going after you dead. Don't let no sucker define you. Honestly, niggas gonna be f***ing mine when I die too.
Put my heart in the game, that's why these plays major. Got no ticket, I'm a pacemaker. We ain't made enough, so we ain't saving up. I make sure to plug straight before I take my cut. Yeah, I make sure to plug straight before I take my cut. We ain't made enough, so we ain't saving up. I make sure to plug straight before I take my cut.
Let's do it.
They really think they found it, but they actually in life back.
I fuck with that duo.
Shoptalk 7 in the building. We up top. We get down. It's your boy Tony Media MONIX.
I'm your cousin. Get this D Smith in the house.
Y'all cousin now. Okay, that's different.
Right.
He be looking for aunties though. So there's that. But
Looking for auntie.
nigga, just tell him your name, nigga.
I'm Nikki of Nikki Sleep Designs.
Yeah.
Go. Whichever one of my girls don't like me drinking pop, leave me alone today.
Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Whether y'all tuning in on Facebook, YouTube, StreamYard, or the Roku app, hit us up at www.supportdistrictradio.com/stations/Chicago, the SDR app for the iPhone or the Android, or Live 365. Tap in, y'all.
There we go, man. So, we got shop biz for you, man. We're going to take this to the 8 o'clock hour.
Yeah.
Something I came up with. I was talking to my therapist today, and we got into this idea of right and wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And, he was, he kind of appreciated my perspective on it, on what's right or wrong. So I'm going to bring the topic on the screen right here on the bottom. Where we at? Yeah, I think I got it right. Wait a minute. We'll figure it out.
He caught it.
Is right and wrong a matter of moral value? Is there something that's intrinsically wrong or intrinsically right? Well, hopefully I'm using the word intrinsically right, but what I mean is there something that's universally right or universally wrong?
I like intrinsically.
Okay.
I like intrinsically.
We're going to go with intrinsically.
I like intrinsically.
Y'all want to correct this? Please leave a definition.
That's more personal.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's more personal. When everybody comes to that road, shit.
There's some things that are universal too.
Like what? So I'll tell you what sparked it.
Stealing. I mean,
to who though? If my kids ate, am I wrong?
If you're trying to feed your kids and you have no way,
it might be right for me to tell you it's over, but it might hurt you.
Mm-hmm.
So from your
That's going to feel
perspective,
wrong.
yeah.
Like, why would you do that? But you wouldn't understand my reasons.
Right.
But yeah, you can't compare that to
Mhm.
stealing.
I think
That's
you
true.
can because you're doing what's best for you at the time. Some people are in survival mode. Some people are in survival mode and they couldn't help that they were there. Some people grew up that way and now this is their mode of thinking.
I was having a conversation with somebody about religion and spiritual stuff.
Mhm.
And I was saying about why is the devil still around?
Because he's necessary.
Right. He's
But
not there.
people don't want to. But when you say if you say it to certain people, you'll trigger a really, really like
negative response.
a really like knee-jerk response.
I feel like we brought this up on the I feel like I brought this up on the show before. I'm sure I did plenty of times. The Isaiah chapter somewhere in Isaiah, I'm gonna figure out the verse. It says that I the Lord thy God are good, and I, the Lord thy God, is the creator of all things, good and
bad. Yeah, it rains upon the just as well as
you know what I'm saying.
So
you can be perfect in life and still
life is life.
You can still get the business.
So what I've come to, what that says to me is that the idea is not necessarily good versus evil. It's the reconciliation in between.
I think it's balanced.
It's the reconciliation in between.
Yeah.
Because even the person that'll sit up here and tell you about how they believe in nothing but the word of God, word of God, word of God, word of God, will get to the point where they're yelling and screaming at you while you're having a conversation with them that is alternate to what they believe. You'll feel that meter start to climb and climb and climb. It's like, well, you know what? I believe this, and no matter what you believe, that's cool. You believe what you believe, but I believe, and that's all I believe. That's all I know. And it's like, okay, well, slow down, calm down. Why are you getting so, and some people will go a little bit further than that.
Mm-hmm.
But you'll see the energy spike.
The interesting thing is you can't get the fullness of one without the other.
You need
both.
one to define the other. You need dark to define light.
Because with the way monotony works, if you have something good all the time, you need some toxicity.
You need good and bad.
You need
bad helps you.
You see what I'm saying? So
appreciate
you
the good,
so
and then recognize what's good. Versus you need both. You learn from more bad than you do from
what's
good.
It depends on what you. It depends on what you're looking at.
Well, it's a lot of the
But I
blatant,
get
a lot of the blatant
balance.
lessons.
Yeah,
a lot of the blatant lessons are in the bad. Like in the Navy, the guys who made trouble in the beginning of their careers got more attention, and some of them were more successful.
Later on, though.
Yeah, because somebody grabbed them up. Hey, what you doing? Whereas like a guy like me, I flew under the radar.
Because you didn't need,
and I needed that same attention.
But you didn't display.
I didn't display it
in that way.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
And what's interesting is this topic for me was sparked during my therapy session. My therapist, this therapist I use today, well, I always use him, but I have another one too. But this one here is a white male.
Okay.
Older white male. And the statement he made, he worked in the same prison as Jeff Ford.
Okay.
And he said, see, I don't see why they don't let Jeff Ford out of jail. Because he could get some stuff in order.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what made me ask, like, is that, I asked him, do you think the same thing about Larry Hoover? He said, you know what? Yeah. And so I was like, so are they necessary evils? You know what I'm saying? I'm personally not trying to call them evil, but based on society.
Right.
And maybe some stuff they did was bad, but like, I was just started thinking, are these things necessary? For example, all right, what you do, how you do in your house. I do how I do in my house. In your house is okay. But if you come to my house and do that, it's not okay.
Mm-hmm.
So now we got to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Even though in your house it's legal. So I started thinking about atmospheres. Like in the streets, the laws are probably different. Killing that guy made sense. So you were senseless to him. Now this guy can't come back and kill him.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Or to them, the retaliation made sense.
Or this nigga is protecting his name,
which is important.
So nigga tried him, and
they'll know not to try him. I seen a movie where Diddy played somebody. I forget the movie. Might have been like Carlito's Way 2 or something, or
it was Carlito's Way 2.
Diddy killed somebody, and he only owed him $5. He said, "You'll never steal from me. I don't care if it's $5. You got to know he did that to protect his name.
Yep.
Like, don't even play with me about $5.
Mm-hmm.
The duality in it is that doing that to protect your name could also get you killed.
Yeah.
So
it's a cycle,
everything,
bro.
It's
a cycle.
It's the yin yang.
Action is a reaction.
It's the yin yang. You know what I'm saying? So
the yin gong yang and the yang gong yin.
So even in the darkness, you have that you have light, and even in the light, you have darkness.
Mm-hmm.
So what that
and the
tells
one that wins
me
is what you feed the most.
What you
what
focus
you
on
feed the
grows.
most, or whichever one wins the battle of the moment. Because at any given time, life could throw you in a situation where you have to react, and you may not have the toolkits, you may not have the pieces in your toolkit to manage this response.
I feel like that light, the light that's in the dark, that little bit of light that's in the darkness, and a little bit of darkness that's in the light, I feel like they're triggers. They're bombs, and they can just take over at any moment.
I agree with that. I agree with that. I agree with that.
Some people manage them better than others.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
It's just a ticking time bomb sitting there.
Let me add to that too. I think that's also part of the definition of each. You know what I'm saying? So within me, I carry part of my definition. You see what I'm saying? And that also tells me to look inside. So
everything boils down to belief system.
So even the light has to look inside for the darkness, and even the darkness has to look inside for the light. So it's kind of, again, all of this is that full circle situation where any person can be right or wrong from your standpoint, but from their standpoint, be right. Like, for example, the gazelle and the lion. He's this example all the time. So the lion, to the gazelle, the lion is the devil. You come to do nothing but kill and destroy. But to the baby cubs at the den, this is God bringing home food and providing, and protecting. You see what I'm saying? So, and that's nature. And I learned that at an early age. Like, it's horrible to see these. Why they killing that baby animal? It's horrible. But it's like, no, the day family got to eat. And that means that that's part of the world. So at any point in time, we're all capable of, being good or evil. And we all have been.
We do.
You might not have murdered anybody, but you might have made a decision out of emotion.
Killing don't always mean physical either.
It don't. You might have killed somebody's reputation.
Spiritually.
You know what I'm saying? You might kill somebody's reputation because, your ego just jumped out. You had an opportunity to say something and that person just rubbed you the wrong way. It just so happens. And now you shitting on their name or piling on with somebody else who's shitting on their name, or other situations where the worst part of you comes out when that's not necessarily a normal thing, for whatever reason.
I say to people, may the best salesman win. Even when you get in a relationship, you have a certain belief system. The other person has a belief system. May the best salesman win. Because whoever's more committed to whatever they're doing, it's like one or the other's going to sell each other to one to the other. Like it's a belief system. Everything starts in your brain. Everything starts here. What you believe, you start to speak a whole lot of. So
to answer your question, MONIX, I do think that is I don't know. I think it's subjective.
It really is.
Your parent whooping your ass is terrible for you. You know what I'm saying? Till you grow up and realize, oh shit, well that might have, that probably steered me straight.
Well, what about people that people think got away with stuff, but like that are about self and they become successful? Would you think that's built on the belief system inside of themselves?
What you mean?
So like some people don't have rules to how they get what they want. They just get what they want. There is no, I don't want.
That means that means that there's no more compass then. If that's the case, if they're moving like that, where I'm just used to getting what I want, so I don't care about the collateral and I don't care about the method and process in which I get what I need, then they don't have. You can't be moving off moral principles if that's how you're moving.
Well, I'm saying, do you believe that's a?
But people are successful at doing it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
People are successful at doing it.
The people who are successful at doing it, they don't waver on what they believe. That's a belief system.
But that's also part of an ecosystem too, because they got to be around other people who buy into that allow that.
Do you really think people who are successful don't waver?
What do you mean?
She said the people who are successful.
They don't waver on what they believe. They believe.
I think it's human nature to waver at some point. That don't mean you fall to it. But a little back and forth, you vacillate between. I learned that word today.
Great timing. Way to pull that out.
Word of the day.
Shout out Billy. She taught me that word today.
Out.
So she said
that up. Vaseline. What that?
She said Vaseline.
Hey, we throwing out.
And you don't spell it like you think.
You don't know what Vaseline means, man.
It's crazy how you spell it.
Look that up in the chat. What that mean?
Do that at me, man. I start looking at Vaseline like, what is happening here? What do you want me to do to you here? I don't fucking know. But,
Yeah,
Is
nah.
Vaseline or does vacillate? Which one you want?
yeah,
Vaseline, vacillate. Oh,
Yeah.
but no, but so like, I think it's human nature to doubt a little bit. You don't let it win. You know what I'm saying? Now you get to a mode where ain't no doubt. And I think even people without doubt, doubt is there, but you won't let it come out.
no,
You don't
some
want
people,
because you don't want that kind of energy in the room. Like if I got to motivate my people, as a military leader, I can promise you that I was very afraid a lot of times. I can't tell my guys I'm scared, y'all.
Right.
I get that.
So I gotta say, yo, we got this.
But I'm
Let's
talking about
fucking
people.
go.
There are people mentally with, and I hate to say this, that mentally we gotta start diving in a little deeper. It's some people mentally that don't flinch at doing whatever they have to do to get what they want. Sociopaths are built like that.
I was just about to say
They
that.
have
that
no
that's-
feelings.
That sounds like
Well, there's
a.
well,
That's what I'm saying.
there's
Like, there are people
there-
that
personality.
flinch.
there's sick.
Personality trait, and
They're
also
sick,
some
though.
people.
Yeah,
No,
that's what I'm saying,
but there's
psychopath.
also some
A
people that
sociopath is
trained,
sick.
but some people have also trained their
That's why they're
brain
sociopath.
not to waver as
Yeah.
well.
That's why they're sociopath. They're sick.
I get that, but there's people that are not.
So
Or do they just have a different way of getting things done?
well, sick really just means
I'm all
sick,
turning
sick.
around.
Hey, sick really just means against the norm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I was like,
I mean, sociopath we all have some of those traits. Don't give a fuck traits.
Right.
But theirs
Right.
is excessive.
But but
but there's certain
There's a
situations where a
success.
person will.
there's a success
That
that,
it take-
comes with that.
Yeah.
So
No doubt.
it's weird.
But see, you gotta really like people ain't naturally like that though.
Right.
People naturally
they're
doubt.
not. No,
but you get in a
they're not.
phase where it's like, no, I see the vision. And now you look crazy to people.
Yeah,
We think Kanye West crazy. His daughter loves him.
He sees things in a different light.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't get to be struggling for noodles and being to be a billionaire without seeing the world differently.
hmm
That can't happen.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that cannot happen. You cannot be rags to that kind of riches
And see,
and not have some shit about you that don't look right to the public. That don't mean it's wrong, but it don't look right to the public.
and that's what, but that is because it's perception anyway. It's such
Yeah.
a blurred line. So what's right to me may be wrong to you. What's wrong to me may be right to me or right to you. You see what I'm saying?
So
What
shit
might
you
be
don't
right for
understand
you.
is wrong to you.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah.
Because what we don't know scares us.
and then
Okay.
everybody is raised different too.
So we all got different tools.
Right. We assume, oh, well, I was raised this way. Every black kid was raised in church. No, they were not.
And even the ones that
Some
raised in
people-
church ain't the same.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Saying
If
it
you
all.
see certain things going on in your household, everybody live in different households and acquire a set of beliefs
Man.
that trigger their thought processes
Bro,
some type of way.
I-
So you can't really, we assume a lot. And a lot of people, when you start talking to them, they're like, I didn't live that.
I'm
This is what I live.
on some duality shit. I'm telling you. I know a first lady right now who would J down right now. First lady of a church. I cannot say, I will never say her name out loud.
Mhm.
I know an atheist who would never. One of the most morally sound people I ever met in my life. Based on what I know about them.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
killers become preachers. Pimps
Right.
become preachers.
and some killers really got a code.
Yeah.
Like
They do.
a code that's better than yours.
There are people who were terrible people in the world and then had a child and suddenly
Change.
their perspectives and their ideas and their morals change. So what was feasible before is now like, oh hell no, I'm looking through it through a different lens now. Now
Yeah.
that my moral compass is a little bit different now.
But sometimes the world won't let you forget what you used to do.
Yeah, that's when you gotta hide.
And you gotta
Say to yourself
Yeah.
for a little while, let that
Sometimes
shit
the
blow
world
over.
don't-
That's when you build a cabin in the woods.
Type shit. You gotta just let
wake
that blow
up
over.
early in the morning, go chop.
Or
firewood and
you
shit.
gotta go be different somewhere else.
That's when you turn
Right.
to commando.
You're in the wrong cabinet. You're in the wrong fat cock.
What?
I got you. I understand. Flammables, aerosols, toxins, combustibles, oxidizers, and corrosives.
Oh Lord.
Hazmat.
I'm glad you explained that.
Right.
So I did it like that for
Thank
shock
you
value.
for the explanation.
For shock value.
The more you
Uh,
know, I need that little
back.
rainbow above my head.
But so some all of those, but look, all of those chemicals I just named are good for something.
They are.
Yeah.
But you can't put them all in the
Same thing.
in the cabinet on the shelf together.
Yeah.
No.
It might blow up,
Yeah.
or catch fire, or make a toxic gas leak. So sometimes you got to know what kind of chemical you are. You probably don't do well here.
Well, all medicine
It's
don't heal
probably time to go.
everybody.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But we beat that shit up. We need to get to this music, man. With the 804 right now. Who we got up? Nico, baby. I want some R&B right now.
Shout out to Nico,
You know
baby.
what I'm saying? I'm about to finesse some R&B. Get this R&B Tuesday. Right
Hey,
now.
shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to Sunshine Jamaican Blazing Chocolate in the building. What's up, Sunshine? What up, BT23?
That's the longest name I ever heard that we don't mind saying.
Yeah, you got to shorten that up, sweetheart.
We be saying it though.
He's gonna call you Naomi. How about that? Shout out to BZ23 in the building, man. Way back, BZ. Way back. Where you been, BZ? Where you been, dog? What's going on, man?
Long time.
BZ, you don't fuck with us no more, dog.
That's how it is. BZ
What's going
don't
on,
fuck
BZ?
with us.
What's the deal? What we doing to you? All right, BZ.
Hey, B, what's the problem?
All right, BZ.
What do you say?
Cypher Sick in the building. What up, Cypher? Coming in with the oath. Shout out to the boy, man.
We're gonna get to it though, man. We got Nico Baby with Hurricane, one of my new favorite songs.
It's time to sing, baby.
You dig what I'm saying?
It's one of them times.
Shoptalk 7, y'all. Let's get it.
Nothing but love for you, baby. 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 Yeah. Say you don't wanna love this when she started to love this when she felt all the pain. She said she don't wanna lose because if all love is lost, then she'll have nothing to gain. She said she's another day. We do the night, it's because of the rain. Yeah. Oh, she wanna weather the storm, weather the storm through the hurricane. She said she don't wanna love you. She felt so deep in love that she got deep in the veins. Don't wanna give up her heart, cause she might go insane if something would ever change. Although it don't feel the same, hard on the change, and you left hurting for it with nobody to blame. Nobody to take the credit at all. Feel like your body's just waiting to fall. And I know it's not your shame when you're drowning in pain, thinking who can you call when it just ain't the same. And I seen the text with a heart by your name. I was hoping you call. The phone never rings. She say she don't wanna love. This when she started to love. This when she felt all the pain. She say she don't wanna live because if all love is lost, then she'll have nothing to gain. She said she's gonna leave through the night. It's because of the rain. Yeah, you wanna weather the storm, the hurricane. You just don't know what to call it. You in the fall and try to give it a name. You don't know how to do it. Hurting my shoes until there's nothing to say. Oh yeah, you sitting there making your brain, tears on your face, wondering when somebody gonna wipe them away. Right when you start regretting it all, ain't nobody to break in the fall. Although when it gets cold, keep wet warm. Darling, with it storm, my heart is broken and torn. I'm trying to pick up the pieces. So many reasons we go through the seasons. You better believe it. 'Cause I wanna love you when you started to love. Oh, no. She said she don't wanna lose because if all love is lost, you have nothing to gain. You have nothing to gain. She said she's gonna leave the night. It's because of the rain. Yeah, the rain. You wanna weather the storm, hurricane. Say it again. I wanna love, cause when you started to love, got all the pain. Yeah. Cause if all love is lost, cause you have nothing to gain. She's leave the night, it's because of the rain. Yeah. You wanna weather the storm, hurricane. She don't wanna weather the storm, hurricane. Yeah. She wanna weather the storm, hurricane. Yeah. She wanna weather the storm, hurricane.
nothing but love for you, baby. Nothing but love for you, baby. Tell your favorite R&B singer. You make them choices. Careful, just on another level with this. Oh yeah. I can tell you got a real interest too in what's going on with me. I'm just wondering if you could do something for me. Can you sit on this bed, open your legs? I can see you wet, diving in your clit to have a conversation. Now my tongue going crazy. I feel your legs shaking. Say you won't make it. I know you can take it, so take it from me, baby. Here you come. I can feel it run, chasing with my tongue, slurping noise, got you losing poise. Now you trying to run, pull you back, with your legs wrapped around my neck. Well, you so wet, but you can't get this dick until you get this head. I'm here to be your company. When you get ready, girl, you can come to me. There ain't nothing better than when you're under me. I'll be the one you need to help your body release. So won't you come for me? And when you get ready, girl, you can come for me. There ain't nothing better than when you're under me. I'll be the one you need to help your body release. So won't you come for me? You ain't gotta beg for it, I might just know that you take control of this the way you like. Come on, you gon' hear this cheek left how it's bleeding, climbing, it's freedom ring with keys that make me sing. Ooh, baby, get ready to spend the night. You know, don't get too comfortable before I take a ride. Alright, grip the pole in the shower, flex your body with my wetness. Your mission is complete. Now come get to me. Come on. Do you know how you want to be me? So you come for me. When you're under me, so won't you come for me? When you get ready, girl, you can come for me. There ain't nothing better than when you're under me. I'll be the one you need to help your body release. So won't you come? Here we go. Holding my breath, never cease. Fighting temptation, my heart irritating. All of this that I get tonight. That's all it got me for through my own eyes. I told myself to just be patient. I've been just waiting, and you know I'm fading. I gotta stop committing mental suicide. I wonder why I'm so tired. You sneaking high, it's different that you wanna fight. I close my eyes and antagonize. I did it again. I done turned into a crazy bitch. Oh no. Don't act like you don't know what you did. Can't take it back before you know what you did. You keep trying to 1, 2 steps and play. I'm not sure how I should feel about this. How I feel about you. How I feel about you. I feel about you. You keep trying to want to I'm not sure how you should feel about it. How I feel about you. Here we go. It's so emotional. And hiding my feelings in DMs I never sent to you. Question what you're supposed to do. When your heart playing tricks on you, all of this is all of this is yeah, I might be crazy, but ain't lost my mind. I saw it all before, I heard it all before. I'm running out of love, they call me the Lord. Here we go, here we go. Holding my breath, never stay. Fighting temptation, my heart irritating. All of this is all of this is yeah, I might be crazy, but ain't lost my mind. I saw it all before, I heard it all before. I'm running out of love, they call me the Lord. Love.
Next topic.
Shop Talk 7 in the building. We up top. We get down. It's your host, Tony Media MONIX.
I am Get This D Smith and out.
And I am Nikki of Nikki Sleep Designs.
Hey, man, shout out to the chat.
Yeah.
What we had, man? We had Nico Baby with Hurricane. You know what I'm saying? I got nothing but love for you, baby.
Say it again.
She said she don't want to love because when she started to love, I've
That's
got
when
to work.
she felt all the pain.
There we go.
That's when she felt all the pain.
Something about sleep till the night because of the rain. I skipped a whole bunch of shit.
Oh,
But I feel like I hit one of those notes. I feel like I hit one of those fucking notes.
That's that shit. Boy.
That's how I'm gonna do it. I'm hitting one note on a lot of shit. Then I'm gonna hit two notes at some point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, when it's warm.
Right.
Hey, shout out to Nico, baby, man. We performing October 30th. Not October 30th, November 30th. At Ambitions, dude. The R&B explosion is going down. That's gonna be so stupid. God, that's gonna be so stupid. Oh, that's gonna be so stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Diva, man, putting that together. That's gonna be dumb. Yeah, man. Oh, and also Wednesday. It's going down Wednesday, man. I gotta remind y'all. Make sure y'all tune in. Not tune in, but make sure y'all show up.
Fuck it up. Wait a minute.
Show up. Be at the Wild Hair, okay? Be at the Wild Hair this Wednesday, November 6th, for the Interlude, baby. Ty Renee's birthday celebration, hosted by the homeboy, the legendary Sinatra's, man. And of course, your boy Get This D. You know what I'm saying? And we got performances from Lamar Creations, Doug O'Lake, who else? Keisha Cash, Dino Mr. Know-It-All, Daryl Woods, Trouble, the singer, D2G.
Yeah.
Shout out to the boy Trosh, man, and Jay Menace. You know what I'm saying? Loud Money Records and Loud Money Music is in the building. It's gonna go down, boy.
I feel like we're gonna get a Cash Go Crazy sighting on stage.
I think so.
I just feel like Treble or Trosh
I smell
is gonna give her a couple of minutes on that fucking
I
stage.
smell it.
And she gonna kill it.
I smell it.
Mm-hmm.
I smell it coming.
You know, she low-key flirted with me today.
Cash?
Man.
Ooh.
Cash don't know. I was almost in her inbox.
But Cash flirt with you feel special.
Niggas, like, even if she ain't finna give me nothing for real, I felt wonderful.
You feel special with Cash flirt.
First of all, for her to be that small, she gives the best fucking hugs.
She does. She
like,
does.
she
means them.
She means
She
it.
means
like,
her
your
hug.
girl gotta shut up when Cash go crazy.
Yeah, she mean her. She mean her.
Your girl gotta be the fuck quiet.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cash.
Like, I don't want to hear that shit.
man.
This is the Cash hug.
Shout out to Cash.
Like, I
Yeah,
thought I
y'all
was
make
looking at
sure-
fat girl when I saw that, when I felt that.
Y'all make sure y'all there, boy. The Wild Hair 2610 North Halsted for the Interlude, baby. $15 to the door. That ain't nothing, man. Come on through,
No,
man.
it's
Have a
not.
good
It's
time.
nothing.
You know what?
Come on through.
I'll sponsor one of y'all if y'all press for $15. Just hit my inbox. One of
Come
y'all.
on through. This is gonna be stupid.
Not all of you
Who's
niggas.
gonna
And
be
of
the
course,
one?
Tyra
I don't know, but she gotta have a nice booty. I'm gonna just say that shit right now.
This is about to be
And
dope,
her name
man.
gotta be not Nikki.
Y'all come on through.
Wow.
Performances start at
I don't get to do
8:15.
things for her booty.
All right. Performances start at 8:15. So come on through. Tyra ain't playing around. Be y'all asses down time. All right. Let's get it.
Hopefully they fucking kitchen. Anyway, back to the playlist,
Hey, the
man.
food is fun.
With that, so that was Nico Baby with
Watch your mouth, boy.
Hurricane.
Don't do no playlist around here.
sound fucking
Soundtrack.
track.
Soundtrack, boy. Let's get it.
Soundtrack.
Shout out to the soundtrack.
Soundtrack. That was we got Treble and Tia Song featuring Tia Song where it comes from me. They would make a song that fucking nasty.
Yeah.
What's the remix they had? They performing on stage is like crazy provocative.
I didn't know that was a remix. I thought that was the original
No,
song.
it wasn't. It's the joint with we played it all the fucking time.
They got a remix to that?
The love song that Trouble got, the first one that was like crazy, was Extra Nasty.
We gotta go through the shit. Play Trouble.
Fuck.
I say we play Trouble till we figure it out.
Play Trouble till we figure it out.
Trouble till we
But him
figure
and
it out.
Tia Songbird, they got on that. They would get on stage and perform that song, and she'd half naked. I'm like,
Oh yeah, that's
I
the
knew
one.
they had to make a nasty joint.
That's the one she did the wardrobe change on stage behind a napkin. Yeah, they opened up a napkin.
And guess who
and
wasn't
she changed in a silhouette behind the
type
napkin.
shit. Guess who wasn't upset? I remember the first time I took Vita out back 2 years ago. There's a picture of me that Ren Terry took staring at fucking Tia Songbird. Like I was like, I got shit about that for 2 weeks.
Shout out to Tia Songbird, man. Shout out to Trouble the Singer, man. Company.
We got Trouble the Singer, man. Then we had Candace Nicole, whom I miss and adore.
Shout out
I
to
need some
Candace
more
Nicole.
music from you, lady. But love galore, man. But we'll see if we can squeeze some more juice out this topic, man. Is it right is right and wrong a matter of moral value?
I think it's a matter of necessity in some cases. Like we were talking about the lesser of two evils, like for example, this election. You know, it was a good one, good example. Is this a moral election? Is this a moral decision here? I don't think any of us that are voting are making any moral decisions here at all by a long shot. A long shot. So, what people will fight you to the death if you say you ain't voting.
Yeah.
If you say you don't like to vote, you don't want to vote, you don't believe in vote, you don't believe in the political system, you don't believe in the political process, and here are the reasons, people will fight you.
Well,
They be wanting to fight your ass after that.
To be
So-
honest, anything you voice that's the opposite of what they've been led to think, they try to fight you on.
That's true.
You know?
That's true. So, is it a matter of moral value? Yeah, I think but morals, again, I think kind of in some cases, your moral may change.
Yeah.
You may walk in feeling one way about how you would react to certain things, but shit, you may walk out feeling something different.
Life will have you rethinking your morals too.
Like, some shit is against the law, but is it wrong?
That
You know what I'm saying?
that's a topic nobody touches on.
There's lawmaking. Yeah, that's true too.
Because the lawmakers like to break the law too.
They'll say you shoot somebody in your house that, like, if somebody tries to burglarize your house and you catch them in the act and
Yeah.
like shoot them and kill them or wound them or whatever,
Yeah.
you could be charged in some states.
In some states, yeah. In
It's
other
crazy.
states, if they break into your property and they're on your land, then you can shoot them at no
Yeah.
consequence.
Yeah, you stand your ground.
Right. Stand your ground.
So it's crazy.
Yeah.
So it's a blog I wrote. I did an excerpt from this blog on my song Hard Way. So it's a blog I wrote. I got a joint on WordPress, Shoptalk7 at WordPress.com type shit. So it's the title. The title of it was solutions, right? So this is the part of it I'm bringing up, where I define justice. I put the definition of justice from the dictionary.
Okay.
I said justice, the noun, fairness, moral rightness, a scheme or system of law in which every person receives his, her, or its due from the system, including all rights, both natural and legal. And I followed up to say, seeing that this justice is executed by a system that has strategically oppressed us for centuries, do we then expect to be dealt with fairly based on their idea of moral righteousness? When I came up with that years, like we're talking about 5 years ago, that made me question right and wrong from then on.
And that basically says, look at the receipts. Look at the receipts.
Like, you know what I'm saying? To give you some context. Why is that looked at as wrong? Why is drug dealing wrong?
I thought about that too.
Like,
thought about
Popeyes
that.
is open, nigga. Like, and it's what part of what causes the number one killer, which is it's one of the top 3 killers, which is heart disease.
Mhm.
Maybe diabetes, which is top 3 killers. Cancer, top 3 killers.
It's not that drugs are wrong. It's about territory.
So
It's about it's not that drugs are wrong. It's not that. Everything has a underlying money making aspect. America's a business.
It's supply. It's simple supply and demand.
Right. It's like, okay, well, if people are looking for drugs, we want to be the ones to make
To
the money,
provide
profit
it.
off.
Right. If that's what they want,
So,
let
I
me give
mean,
them the
that's
drug.
why the drug industry, really in the medical field, when I used to be in the medical field, we use cocaine to put up your nose
Oh, you
when
used
you
to
have
do-
nose surgery.
Oh, so you used to do cocaine, you know, you used to do
In the
cocaine.
nose.
So you used to do coke back in the day.
No, I didn't do coke back in the day. It was pure if I
I
don't
was
do
just-
it. But that's why they was turned up in
Remember
the
that video
70s?
that was going around back when white people could dance and the coke was pure?
Yeah.
Some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then they played that Batman song from I forget the name they
Hey,
got.
look. But no, for real, like everything is a business. If you come into this country thinking anything else, you fooling yourself. You're delusional. The government, if they can't get in on it, they're gonna say, "Oh no!" Like what? Prohibition was what? No alcohol, right? Oh,
Mhm.
alcohol is bad. But then, as soon as they can make money, regulate you, make money, tax.
Same thing
But
with
the
weed.
interesting thing
Same with
is,
weed, right?
what the interesting thing is, they could have always got in on it.
Mhm.
A fucking robber or quote unquote criminal is not going to outsmart the government. Not like that. Not for that long.
That's
They
probably
needed a reason to put people in jails so they can keep slavery going. That's what that shit is really all about.
That's exactly what it's
They
about.
could have been got in on weed.
That's exactly
Pretty
what
much.
it's
They named weed a Schedule 1 drug in the
along
70s.
with cocaine. And,
Right.
Sugar is more Schedule 1 than weed.
But half the people in that upper
Mhm.
class, I'll put quotes around that, they do some of the same stuff. It's just on another
Yep.
level.
They needed something to put us in jail so they can get cheap
Right.
labor.
Mhm. Real
What
simple.
the fuck, Young Thug just got 40 goddamn years,
And he's getting probation.
but it's all probation. They just trying to get money out this man.
Yep.
Pretty much.
40, and who the fuck want to sit in jail? So of course he's
Trying to
going.
railroad his ass.
You know what I'm saying? Wait for him to go back so they can get more emotion out of him.
So how
Because I feel like lawyers is in cahoots. Lawyers are in cahoots with the legal system. I feel like lawyers is
they
paying off
absolutely
judges.
are.
They're paying some kind of tax to the
It's
motherfucker.
a system.
They get some kind of bread
It's all a business.
from lawyers.
So how can you expect moral value from the justice system, man?
They're flawed as well.
You can, but that's
Never
this is before this case. Like you could, black folks could definitely never really ever expect moral value from the law.
No.
Not
The people
moral
in
value. We
the
could probably
system is flawed as well.
we
They
could
do
probably
things.
expect a win or two. We can expect an OJ here and there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Some people might feel like Young Thug just got an OJ. Maybe.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we know, like, once you get into that, once you get into the walls of that legal system and shit, nigga, it's a no man's land. Hopefully, you got somebody out there that know what they're doing on your behalf.
Yeah.
Like how the fuck can a lawyer tell you an amount that'll get you out of jail?
I mean, just think about it. How many people get
You know what I'm
away
saying?
with
Like
things?
that's the sketchiest shit. 80 grand, I get you out.
Yeah.
He greasing palms, nigga. Gotta be.
Mm-hmm. Got motherfuckers selling
so
that, put up their whole
accurate.
houses and shit
Yeah.
for this. So
It's
it's like,
so
dude,
accurate. Like, why is it so accurate to my situation? Because if I talk to somebody else in my same situation, I know you're not giving them that price.
so yeah, it's there's no moral value in that at all. At all. You're not here to defend me. You're here to get money.
The business. You keep saying
So
that.
there can't be any
Now,
more value.
I could imagine that you spend so much money with a lawyer that y'all develop a friendship. I see that happening.
That's a quality
You
lawyer.
spend $1 million on that friendship.
Yeah.
That's, yeah.
So hell yeah, nigga, I got your back.
But
Don't even worry about the money yet. We'll figure it out later. Like I know you got me,
right.
and which is good, right? Because
That's awesome.
you want to build that.
But how many people got that opportunity?
Right.
You know what? Niggas better start building lawyers in their family.
That's the only way to do it. Well, that's one way to do
Well,
it.
that video you put out where they have a circle, they invest in certain people, get certain
Mhm.
skill sets for the last 2 years. That's what it takes.
That's how you build a mob.
Yeah.
That's how you build a mob.
Families need to start moving as clans,
from,
my nigga.
from the ground up. That's literally
Oh,
how you
yeah.
build a mob from the ground
I
up.
mean, think about the mafia. Well, who do they have in their pockets? Certain police officers, certain lawyers, people who are in the legal system.
because they made money together to do that.
Yeah.
And that's always has been, bro.
Mhm.
We try to preach this moral rightness. No, you full of shit.
Mhm.
You full of shit. If I'm supposed to do it this way because it's right,
No,
fuck you.
that keeps us in line.
Exactly. It keeps the people not in the know in line,
Mhm.
and it keeps some of the people in the know subdued
Yeah.
Mhm.
because they don't want it to get out. They don't want it to get out. Like they don't want to see that person conduct the business that's effective. Because now his or her people will start. Oh, we up on game now.
And also, there's this moral compass thing that keeps us path to this too, where it's like, oh, I want to do it the right way.
Yeah.
You know, oh no. If I gotta do it that way, no, I want to do it the dirty way. That's dirty. I want to do it the right and upfront way. Well, it's like, no, right and upfront way is kind of the wrong way to do it. Actually, that's just the way we want y'all to do it. On the face.
Fuck the right way. No pun intended.
Yeah, no pun at all. First lady, that's not towards y'all.
Not at all.
It's not all.
It's like in what we was talking about like 2 minutes ago. Moral values make me think about how ineffective parenting has been. I'm not blaming the parent. I think it's systemic, right? When I say it's systemic, for those who don't understand, it's just a fucking pile of shit that laid up to it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't even respect mom and dad enough to let them choose who we marry. Now, I understand that people want to make their own choices. While there's freedom in their own choices, there's a price for freedom.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of us don't want to pay that shit. And a lot of us shouldn't try to pay it. Most of us need structure.
Mm-hmm.
This is why I'm for religion, heaven and hell and all. Because somebody need that shit.
You need some boundaries.
Yeah. Somebody need the boundaries.
You need the boundaries.
And standards.
You need to think like your woman need to, I feel like as a man, my woman need to know, she need to feel like I might fuck her up if she tried me. So she won't try to hit me. Or my kids might need to know that I'm gonna fuck you up. Not necessarily that you should hit your women or your kids.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying that they gotta have some kind of way how to fear God. But we don't instill that shit, and we raise our kids up to be way too independent when they should really be running the fucking family business.
How
do we get generational wealth from generations don't do the shit that could make us wealthy?
I've said this before. Each generation tries to plug in the well wishes that they had when they were young.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to give my kids what I didn't have when I was young. And while on one surface, in one lane, that's good. That's great. It's a good thing. You expose them to things you didn't have opportunities to expose to as a child. But also, it can become a handicap, like a motherfucker, because they don't grow their own lane of thought. They don't grow independence.
No.
They don't grow a sense of responsibility away from you.
No.
And then they don't grow an understanding of what you're going through in real time. You know what I'm saying? They think mommy and daddy just take care of it, and I just wake up and it's there.
But
but there's 3 different phases when people come into your life. There's idolization, then there's demonization, then there's humanization, and that's what happens with kids. So like, it's like a catch-22. Like, I want to work hard so my children don't have to go with the way I want to go. Like Kevin Hart said, my kids have no edge. It sounded funny, but it's real. He like the catch-22 is they have no street smarts.
But that's also a handicap,
right?
So why they got all this money?
Come along, even though I created this life and I succeeded at creating a life that protects them from what I had to go through. They also ain't
ready for the world.
They not ready for the world.
And I don't think in real time that we be seeing it that way. But that's what's happening. You cannot. I made a statement earlier. That's how I got on the whole pregnancy shit. Like young girls, when should they be pregnant biologically? I was making a point about how I think we raise our kids too slow.
Yes,
absolutely. Kids can make babies at 15, 16, but they can't have a career at 15, 16.
Kids are capable of, like,
you know what I'm saying? Like, why we're hindering them by making them wait till they 18. We baby them till they 18, and then we put them in the streets. That's what a lot of us are doing. And now they're not fucking ready.
That's the racist. That's the way society is.
And now they're financing chairs and tables.
And now they think a viable career is content creation.
Right.
You feel me?
And don't get me wrong.
It can
be. But it's a flooded market. And you're gonna have to do more and more wilder things to stand out because of what you're up against. You know what I'm saying? So it's like everybody gonna pull out a camera and be a content creator. Now they doing goofy shit for TikTok or for likes and shit. But it's like, nigga, everybody.
And you even see it on Facebook amongst adults.
It's terrible.
Maybe I've even felt victim to it a little bit, but like some girls, they be talking about pause, but I'll suck a dick and spit it out and swallow it again. They post that kind of thing on Facebook, and then they'll tell you, "Oh no, this is just jokes." Yeah. No, what I can tell you as a radio. What I can tell you from being a radio personality for the last 6 years is that people will stick you to the character you play.
That's true.
Why even play?
Niggas, people will not let me out of this paying bill shit. I'm about to stop joking like that because the only people who can say I pay their bills is the wives I married.
Well, let me go.
But they won't. But this is what you said.
Again.
No, but it goes even deeper. Whatever you're speaking that's what you're telling people to believe about you.
Yeah, people like, why?
If affirming, people don't realize every word you say has meaning. Words don't know that you're joking or being serious.
Words
It
need
just
to-
knows that you're saying it. And
People
that's
don't
it.
know.
Well, words need to read a book then, so they can get a fucking clue.
If you say
No,
it,
I'm just
No,
saying.
no, I know
the
exactly what
energy
you're saying,
behind words.
all we have is
have
words to
power.
communicate with.
Right.
So if you say it,
Like,
if you
It's
say
done.
your pussy ready for filling, I mean, people
Like-
gonna look at that and say, "Oh, I guess that means now."
Okay, so think about thought transmission. How many times have you thought of something, right? You like, man, I wish I had like a hot dog or something like that right now. You start seeing it pop up in front of you. Even on our news feed, when
Man, I
we
want $1
think,
million.
well, on our
but you start seeing things that lead up to it.
well,
though.
on our
You start
news
seeing-
feed, that's because they listening.
I know that, but I'm just saying, even in the
They are
universe,
listening.
but I'm not going to even give them all the credit.
Thank you.
The thing is, the universe is listening.
Every time
And
I
whatever you're saying, it starts popping up around you, and whatever you focus on grows.
every
Whatever you deplete of your focus dies.
every time I pull up to LA Fitness, in my shortcuts tab, LA Fitness app pops up. Every time. It's not there. It's not there 5 miles ago.
It's watching you.
Yeah.
It's watching.
habits.
So
Those are
was
your
watching and
habits, too.
listening, and now back to what she was saying about the energy following you and shit like that, right? Yeah, I'm gonna tell you how I think that works. I don't think it's so magical, right? I think you tell enough people what you want to do, somebody gonna hear about it, and the opportunity gonna come your way.
It's gonna attract who it attracts. It's gonna repel who it repels.
It's going
So
to
and now at that
build a
point,
bridge.
it's about if you're ready for it or not at that moment.
You
And
you
about to
talked
be
the
ready
shit.
for it.
You know what I'm saying? You talked it up.
You talked it up.
Now
show up. Now what you gonna do?
I know for a fact. I said I want to. Well, I've been low key running for making beats for 4 years, and I just got a bit of bravado one day when I saw Ron making a beat.
Mhm.
I could do that shit too,
Mhm.
and that's how that started happening. So thank you, Ron. But you know what I'm saying. But it's like I don't believe that. I said words have power.
do.
You keep when I say I'm broke. If I joke like that, a lot of people tell me, "Don't say that, Monica. Don't you ever say that." And I'll be like, "Man, shut the fuck up." I'm not gonna say that to him, but that's what I'll be thinking because I'm like, that's how that shit worked for you,
Right.
That ain't how it worked for me.
For you saying that might alter some shit. For me, in my reality, this is just me stating what's in my reality.
I think hustle matters more than
Mhm.
jokes.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
That's
I think intent matters.
That's
a
gonna
lot.
move.
Nobody knows
Effort
your intent,
matters.
though. Words don't know
Well,
it.
they'll never know. But what you intend to do is what
Mhm.
matters. I can say I'm broke, but if I'm out here chasing money, I'm gonna get some money.
Yeah.
Regardless of what I
Period.
said about being broke.
Period.
There's been times where I envisioned not making it to 40.
Mhm.
I dwelled on it for like 2 months. Y'all know why, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm 42. So it just don't always work like that.
There's been times I said I couldn't do it. I can't do this, and ended up doing it. So I don't buy into. I don't buy so tightly into. Well, you speak. Words.
Speaking
so much.
into existence.
Now, don't get me wrong. I do agree that if you keep throwing it out there,
Not about to say if you date
if you
enough.
put that out there, you see,
Because the thing is also you got to think in processing. If everything we thought about immediately happened, this world would be in chaos. Anyway.
Look, I ain't got this
There's
17
always got to
million
be
yet.
a balance.
True.
You know what
Gotta
I'm
be
saying?
balanced.
So it's not that everything else. No, some things you can flip it right then and check yourself. No,
Look,
I'm not about to
faith without works is dead.
Right.
Effort.
You can think you're finna die, but if you keep eating healthy, I don't think you're gonna die. You know what I'm
Work it
saying?
out.
You might be scared as
And by
fuck.
the way, when you say it don't mean you believe it because you can't believe nothing you ain't felt it at all already. So it's just sometimes just saying things. I'd rather spend my energy being positive than negative.
And programming
for
to
sure.
the
And
positive side.
programming myself to the positive side
Yeah.
versus buying into no, I can't. No, it's just becoming more self-aware.
My jokes don't commonly reflect my private thoughts.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I say a lot of shit and when it's time for me to entertain. That's one thing I'll say that about me. If I ain't shit, I at least attempt to be an entertainer. When I'm on the radio, when I'm hosting, when I'm in a room full of people that I want to talk to, I'm always in entertainment mode. That's half the reason I share some of the wild shit that I share because it happened a while ago or it's happening now and I ain't ashamed of it. So I'm gonna talk about it. And my life is wild, but I just in the end of the day though, I think intentions matter more than saying some shit.
I want to pick it back off that. I think there's a value in being realistic enough sometimes to even say that. Like if you're in a situation where it's overwhelming, I think sometimes some value in being able to say, "Holy shit! Like this is a lot. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do
and
this."
sometimes you got to know when to call it.
You see what I'm saying? Sometimes I think
Sometimes you gotta know when to call
that
it.
smack of reality is necessary
And-
because I think if you program yourself too much to the positive, you end up being delusional and not really catching when reality is telling you.
And
flat
delusion
out.
can take delusion can take you there, but you're sacrificing a lot more shit. And is that worth it?
There's good delusion and bad delusion.
I don't know. Delusion is always a wild card. I don't know if it can be good or bad.
No.
I think delusion is dead. I kind of agree with that.
The thing is, faith don't require you to know the how. That's the problem. We keep trying to figure out how stuff happens. That's why you can't go 100% into faith, because most of the time you're trying to figure it out and still have your hand in it.
What I'm saying,
and faith doesn't require your hand. Once it leaves your mouth and you keep speaking it, you don't have to believe it on spot, because that's unrealistic to think that.
I promise.
I can't feel something I haven't experienced yet.
and to piggyback on what you're saying, there is an energy attached to words.
It is.
So when you do, like literally, your breath.
Like when
us
you're
talking
speaking
now
life and death
is-
in the power of the tongue. It's
Well, the word
important.
spirit means breath,
Right.
literally.
So us speaking it is putting energy out into the world that's going somewhere.
And if you do it enough and you're not correcting it, or you can, well, by the way, you can redirect it at any time.
Right.
It's the thing of you got to believe you have the power to. Whether you believe it or not, it's still gonna happen.
I think the strongest
people
people.
toss it out there.
There are people who I've met who cannot intake anything negative. And by negative, I mean anything alternate to what they think.
Have you ever seen? Okay, I know this sounds
Hold on,
funny.
real quick, real quick. And so what that ends up doing is basically them doing this. La 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 la. I don't want to hear that. La 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 la. That's basically what they're doing.
I think that.
And so it's like you can't intake necessary information about not only the environment or situations, but yourself as well. Simply because you got these blinders on to nothing that can't fit into my realm of positivity is going to come here. That keeps you in this delusional phase of everything's positive, or everything's going my way. Well, I can turn this around. It's always in my favor. You know, I'm blessed and highly favored. No, you're going through some shit and you're getting tested, and it's okay to you to say,
I get where you're going with that. Yeah,
as opposed to what's wrong with you? What's going on with you? Oh, I'm blessed and highly favored. No, you going through some shit. It's okay for you to say, I'm rough right now.
And sometimes you need to go to the food pantry. Okay, the Quran says, it's either the Quran or the Hadith that says, believe in Allah, but tie your camel.
Yeah,
like that faith shit. That's not faith shit.
It works.
It works.
Faith without works,
but it has to have
fucking dead.
So you can still got to put your work in.
Not there. Yeah, I'm gonna get $7,000. I'm gonna get it. It's gonna pop up in my bank account.
Because I just believe
there's a very slim
work.
chance that that's going to happen, and that's why I wanted to say, like, be careful.
That's
the way
delusional.
the way you worded what you were saying earlier made it sound like all you need is faith.
Like one thought.
That's how I'm just saying. That's how it came
like
off.
There's a one thought fits all kind of approach.
But it's like it's always work involved with what you believe.
Whatever you start believing, you're gonna subconsciously move in.
I agree.
It needs to be done.
I agree.
So that's why I said affirmations start within. It's really about you, and putting what you're putting out in the world and being more conscious of it, where you're not just saying things just to say things.
Because you'll tie yourself to certain energies simply by venting the wrong way.
Right.
What you really believe, you don't talk about much. Because you're no longer trying to convince yourself.
Elaborate.
That's how the fuck you move now. Most of the shit I've done, I didn't run around talking about it. I just popped up with shit.
Belief system. Now it's became your belief system.
You know what I'm saying? This is who I. Now it's my belief system. It's who I am. Like people who really know the word and really trying to live the word. They're not preaching as much.
They are. They are that.
They are. They embody it.
Pros and cons, whatever. They are that. They moving like that. They're too busy living it. That's why you don't see too many married couples out here giving marriage advice. They're too busy living it.
So all I was getting to was, you have kids. I don't know if y'all saw this. Puss in Boots, The Last Wish.
Pass the plate.
Have y'all seen Puss in Boots, The Last Wish? I know it sounds funny.
No, I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying because
should that be on our to watch list?
Yes, the shit that be to watch list. But it's some of these movies are sending messages.
Some?
A lot of them are.
The Simpsons
But
fall
but no, I'm just saying some of these children's movies because some of them are kind of frivolous.
These children music movies are like, in terms of messaging,
Yes,
are like deep.
but this one was actually a good one
Okay.
because death was after him. You know how they say cats have 9 lives. He watched how many lives he wasted, thinking, "Oh, I got another chance. I got another chance. I got another chance. Now I'm on my last chance. Now I'm scared. I lived so recklessly, and I wasn't responsible." So it goes back to affirmation.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm rich. I got money, but you don't even know how to maintain it. You didn't do the work to get it, to maintain it, because you took it as, I got another chance. I got another chance. I can still call it in. No, treat it right the first time. And Dev had to show him, like, you got it, but I don't see it. He's like, you really, it was really, really good.
You gotta
And,
speak evangelist Spiller.
and one of the characters, like that, one of the characters, he was that happy guy.
Mhm.
And they came against the obstacle. Everybody else was bitter, but he was the only one that saw the good in everything. His testimony in his life, people abused him the whole time. And he still had a positive outlook.
You know,
Nobody could break him.
you know, it was a good movie, a good Disney movie, Soul. Have y'all seen Soul?
Yes, I have. I've seen that.
Incredible.
It is.
Incredible.
It is.
Absolutely incredible.
It really
like the
is.
shit that they be giving these kids to think about
Man.
the world and about life is like, wow, that's how.
But have you ever look back at a series that you looked at in your 20s and now you're looking at it in your 40s? And you're like, they was putting us on to something, but I see it different now.
Avatar: The Last Airbender is one of my favorite cartoons.
These cartoons be having fucking.
They
It's
do.
so deep.
They be having
It's
lessons,
so-
deep lessons.
That whole cartoon, and I don't mean to get off subject because we are off subject, but we about to get out of
But,
here.
yeah.
But if y'all ever if y'all like anime or cartoons, get into the Last Airbender, Avatar: The Last Airbender, and watch the series. When I tell you it's deep, and this could just be me in the way I think of shit. It's super deep.
You
Like,
seen the spinoff?
yeah, Korra, Book of Korra.
Yeah,
even deeper.
Those on Netflix.
Even deeper. It's on Netflix.
Okay,
but it's really deep. And one of the main characters, her name is Toph, right?
Yeah.
She's a girl. She's a earthbender, but she's blind.
Is it bad that I want to fuck Toph? I don't know. That's weird.
That's weird. It's very weird.
I'll blow Toph back out.
She's an earthbender, but she's blind.
Okay.
But she's the greatest earthbender on the planet.
But she's a grandmother, right?
On course, but the evolution of earthbending in the Book of Korra, just the fact that they're bending, like I'm sorry, so
they're bending some other shit.
It's a whole nother
Okay.
blood bending.
Yeah,
when they start bending, when firebenders start bending electricity and all this other,
the earthbenders are bending metal.
Okay, can I throw one?
It get crazy.
Can I throw one more movie in there for y'all to watch since we off topic? And
no, because we thinking about Avatar.
No,
we talking about Avatar.
But moral, but it has to do with moral.
Go ahead.
Have y'all ever seen the movie Malignant?
Malignant?
Yeah.
I seen parts of it.
Okay, I need you to go watch the whole thing.
It's pretty, yeah.
The plot twist, if y'all have not watched it, and I do not want to ruin for anybody, watch it. I'm telling you that I skipped over it. No, I skipped over it the past couple of years, and my homeboy told me to watch it. He was like, "This movie."
Hey, I want to have a show. We're gonna do a show one day where we're gonna talk about like certain movies, and like what we got from them and why we feel like it was a message.
Yeah. We do that. I did that in high school. We had to write a whole paper.
Speaking of that, I want to leave y'all with this. We're gonna go out to Oh My Shop Blitz featuring Lamar Creation.
Yeah.
But I just feel like I said this to you before, so don't answer it. What's a fairy tale?
A fairy tale is basically a fable that's made up to have a certain type of ending.
What kind of ending?
A good ending. All the time. Every time.
It's all good. Like a fairy tale is like all good.
All good.
Well, you know
there was a little obstacles in between, but love overcame.
So check it out. And a lot of people say they want the fairy tale, right?
There's elements to it though.
They say they want the fairy tale, right? But a fairy tale is a trauma sandwich.
It's exactly what it is.
Because what's a ham sandwich? Bread, ham, bread.
Mm-hmm.
Start off
good,
beauty, trauma,
hell in the middle.
In the middle.
So the movies got it right, really.
They do.
Trauma. It's a cycle of trauma. It's a cycle of good trauma, good.
And then here's the kicker: they threw out the sequel, let you know more
It's a
trauma's
cycle.
coming.
Yep.
It's a cycle.
Yep.
It's gonna go on.
See what I'm saying?
And I was thinking about me and my friend was talking about relationships and how fairy tales are a trauma sandwich. And mind you, she's a therapist, but she kind of want a fairy tale too. And I was like, look, honey, it's an ebb and flow, baby. Like, I'm gonna piss you off. I'm gonna make you feel happy.
Without bad.
I'm gonna give you great sex. I'm gonna give you not so good sex. I'm gonna then great sex again, and then I'm gonna buy you something, and I'm gonna forget it. I'm gonna buy it again because this is the ebb and flow of life. And just because we're 40 don't mean it's gonna fucking change. We wanted to change at 40.
I was just thinking about that. I was just thinking about that. Like, are we in a place where, like, we have to have some part of a fairy tale in this?
I mean,
like we can't, like it's the Matrix. We have to be able to plug in and wear their fancy clothes and walk the streets and go to the restaurants and do what we do, because we can't always be in the machine world where it's dark, it's dreary. We ain't got all the luxuries of the regular.
We got to walk the streets in fancy clothes, but we also got to get home and take that shit off. Again, repeat. Go to work, come home. People die like that. Going to work,
trauma sandwich.
You got to have. Well, they don't even do the sandwich.
No, it's just sometimes
you got to go to work, go home. That gets monotonous. So now you got to go on vacation.
Well,
vacation costs you a lot of money, so now you got to sit at home again.
Now you're depressed about spending money on a vacation, but you got to come back to home.
Now you fucked up a vacation because y'all spend too much money on pizza. It's life is an ebb and flow. It's always going to be a cycle. Always have been. So it's really about. People say the world fucked up. I don't think so. I think that you just got to look at it and learn to navigate.
Our way of dealing with it and managing with it is fucked up.
Play the cards you dealt.
Our tools of dealing with it.
Sometimes your hand is going to lose. Sometimes it's going to win, but you don't stop playing.
That's why win no matter what. It's a bunch of bullshit. I hate that fucking
Everybody
song.
can win.
I hate that fucking song.
That saying is bullshit.
I hate that goddamn song. I hate that
saying.
I
like it. It's a good song.
I hate that.
But I get the saying. I hate
because it's so delusional. Nobody ever wins no matter what. And if you do, that's because you're lying to the people that's watching.
Or you're taking from somebody. You're robbing someone. If you always winning, you're cheating or you're robbing.
There's
like everybody can't win on the same level.
The world ain't even, the principles of the world ain't even made that way. Nature ain't even made that way.
Well, we talked about it before. Mansa Musa, he did his Hajj to Mecca. He gave away so much gold in Egypt. Economy. Everybody had money. He gave away so much gold in Egypt that it bankrupted the economy. Everybody can't win that way. Some people got to be a door guy. Some people got to be security. Some people got to be rich. Some people got to be a blue collar worker. That's the game. Everybody ain't gonna get what I'm finna get. You can be even more talented than me, but you ain't been put in the position I've been put in.
Well,
so you might be more talented to me, but you can't keep it player like me.
Well, the downfall is trying to make everybody think they got the same mission.
We got to go. I don't know. Are they coming? Shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, but you know what I'm saying? Not what she just said. Elaborate.
Oh, I said the downfall is people are trying to sell the same message and transmission to everybody. Everybody don't have the same mission. Everybody don't have the same reason for being here.
There's a market for prosperity.
The thing is, winning means something different to everybody. So winning to you may mean 6 figures. Winning to somebody else may mean I just get to pay my bills, see my family. Winning is different for everybody. It has a different meaning for everybody. Keep it up.
Then you got those who try to keep up with the Joneses.
Right. And those are people that don't even know what winning looks like for them.
They haven't defined it yet.
They're duplicating something, or monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah.
Because of the society we live in now with social media is monkey see, monkey do.
Like we don't.
They got it. She got nobody is an individual anymore.
We don't have a culture that backs us up, right? So there's no guidelines. So now we have to be goal driven. You got to be like on some level. You got to set small goals so you can know what success feels like, right? Because it feel good. I walk 500 steps today. Cool. I'm gonna do 525 tomorrow. Or when you get married, you got to have goals. You got to have goals because we no longer have a large enough portion of society that promotes making it not just staying with your spouse, but making it work, doing the things and defining work. And showing the value and sticking it out. You can't work nothing out if you leave. Nothing is irreconcilable except death.
Everybody's trying to be everybody else.
Nothing, not a goddamn thing is irreconcilable except death. You choose not to reconcile other shit. Now, don't get me wrong. Some shit maybe you shouldn't. I don't know.
Some applause on this or something. We just dropping too much. This is just. I haven't heard enough applause here. This is. I almost feel like the church is not here. I almost feel like the congregation is not here. So what up?
I'm just saying, like, because people are too busy trying to be like the other person instead of staying in their lane. You keep keeping your eyes on somebody else's paper. You ever see somebody try to cheat off somebody else's paper and they fail too? That's what's happening.
I've seen that go both ways.
People have cheated on
Yeah.
people's paper, or they can win too, but still don't know how to maintain it after they win it.
Yeah, what you gonna do when that
Not do it
person
again.
cheat off
Because
of
you
next time?
didn't put the work in as the person.
Like you can
did.
get it, but you can't keep it.
You can't keep it.
When the person ain't there next time to cheat off of,
And
do
when
what you do.
and when you don't
Right.
keep it, you are. And when you don't keep it, and you can't get it back, you are exposed.
That
Mhm.
That means you got long. You ain't learned no motherfucking lesson.
because a person who truly made millions, like the perfect example, I relate everything to what I see like on TV and social media. I remember the women of Housewives deducing Candy to be in a hole because they couldn't do what she do. People sometimes will try to reduce you and your efforts and hard work to, oh, you're just lucky. No, I put in work. I just didn't go on social media complaining like you did. I didn't go outside crying like you did. I just took my L's and then went and built it.
Mark,
And a lot of people don't know, okay, you don't know the investments I made. While you wanted to go spend $50 or $100 on a bottle in the club, I wanted to spend mine invested in myself. So now I can take care of you and your whole family 2 times over, and my family. And it's not because for bragging rights, it's just that I did something different than you did. But you keep trying to be me and don't know my blueprint of how I got
or
there.
your story.
Or my story.
Mark Cuban said you only got to get it right once.
That's
That's
true.
You can fail
No, that's the
100
truth.
That's true.
times.
But the
the
thing
truth.
is,
But when you get that bitch right,
the thing is,
You know
gotta
how to
keep going.
rebuild it if you lose it.
you got it. When
Mhm.
you get that motherfucker right, with the right woman, the right man, the right job, the right investment, the right idea.
Right brand mindset.
Once you
all
get that
that.
motherfucker right, shit stay right.
They
Mhm.
do. And if you lose it, you know how to rebuild it.
Yeah,
And
that
even
part.
better.
Shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to BBT tuning in. What up, BBT? Shout out to BBT in the house. Shout out to Bad the producing the building. What up, Bad? Shout out to the bro, man. Yeah. Hey, Bad, what else you producing? What you got cooking, man?
Man, I need some help while you at it.
Come on, man.
I'm trying to do this Fair East Side beat. I need some fucking help.
Oh, he might be the one to talk to.
Bad.
Why be so
Bad
loud?
might be the one to talk to.
Help your boy out. I need motherfucking
him
help.
to official.
Yeah.
To official might be another one.
Listen.
To official on the
Put this shit
sample.
on the mic. This is my little idea. It's slow for this one. All right, here you go. I'm not keeping these strings, but just check me out though. It's coming. I'm trying to find out what to do with this. So Bad, you see the idea. I need your help. I'm gonna make that bitch, and I want a bunch of East Side niggas to get on it. We might even call it Fair East Side. Nikki was looking at me funny until she heard that bass drop though. Hey, that motherfucking, them drums kicked in. She's like, oh shit, okay. Little something right there, just a tiny bit. I see it. I'm just saying.
I was listening real intently.
Yeah, that's what it was. Oh man, we milked the fuck out of this topic.
Yeah, we did.
We did.
It looked dry. It looked like it needs some water just floating across the screen.
Shout out to everybody that tuned in,
I feel
man.
like I saw tumbleweed on that motherfucker.
Love y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Shop Talk 7 Monday night, man. We got Nikki Spiller in the building. Talk to us. Where can they find you?
They can find me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Nikki Sleek Designs, and also you can reach out to me personally, 219-276-1022. And I do free consultations. You let me know what you need for your business, and I'll take care of you. Yep.
We're gonna find you at Mr. Smith.
What's good, everybody? Get this D in the building, man. Make sure y'all check in. Catch up with me on IG. Get this _D on IG. D Smith period on Facebook. Get this D with D Smith on Facebook as well as Shop Talk 7 across all platforms. And catch me with the Bottle Service crew, man. Make sure y'all there Wednesday night at the Wild Hair, okay? 2610 North Halsted. $15 at the door. Performances are prompt
No, that's
at 8:45.
I think we got the wrong one.
No.
You said Bottle Service.
Oh, Oh shit, damn.
Damn.
Tyrone, my bad.
Oh,
Damn,
man.
shout out to Tyrone, man. Shout out to Tyrone in the interlude. This Wednesday, November 6th at the Wild Hare, 2610 North Halsted, $15 at the door. When I tell you these performances are finna go fucking stupid. I can't wait to. This is finna go crazy.
I'm throwing 50 singles at the best
This
worker.
finna go crazy.
I'm not throwing it at Yachty. Yachty, if you're looking at this shit, you're not gonna win, Yachty. It's not for you.
No cheating,
everybody but Yachty.
No cheating, Yachty.
I'm also not throwing it at Doug Lake's girl. I will fucking not. I cannot fight. I don't want that smoke.
Make sure y'all there at the interlude Wednesday, November 6th at the Wild Hare Tyrone's birthday celebration, man. Make sure y'all come on through. $15 at the door once again. I think the kitchen's gonna be open. I think it's gonna be open.
If not, they do let you bring food in.
Yeah, if not, they will let you bring food in, and we'll let y'all know ahead of time. But count on the kitchen being open. Okay, love y'all, appreciate y'all. See y'all there.
And you can find me at Media MONIX everywhere, especially Christian Mingle. They think I'm joking. I got a real ass Christian Mingle account.
It's true. This is true. He ain't just saying that.
You feel me?
Show the profile, man. They think you bullshit. They think you playing. They think you playing, dog. They think you playing, dog.
You know what I'm saying?
They think you playing. They think you
You know what
playing.
I'm saying? They think I'm fucking
I
playing.
don't know why they think you
This
playing.
is not a joke. This is
I bet you
Christian
playing
Mingle.
with this man, dog.
This is Christian fucking Mingle.
Stop fucking around.
I don't know if y'all can see it. I'm gonna send a
See
screenshot
that?
to the chat. Don't you fucking worry. Verify for this Christian Mingle right there. It's a real fucking profile.
It is.
That's a real profile.
Oh my
We're
god.
looking at it.
I'll upgrade later. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my
I might
god.
holler at Treese from Portage. She's non-denominational. Actually, I'd rather take a staff member of the church. Those are the best.
Hold on.
They the-
Get a white face. I know, but like.
Here's the doc. Mary's right here. I'm joking, Mary. Shout out, Mary. I'm just fucking around.
So Mary.
Oh god.
Shout out to MSK, man.
You don't say let's go. Let's grow.
Shout out to MSK.
It's a grow house.
Let's just be quiet.
Love you, Mary. I swear to God. Mary Selena K, no makeup.
Yeah, shout out to MSK, man.
For sure. Look, all right, man. You know what I'm saying? I was about to steal Chablis' line. Every night is a darker day. Whatever the fuck you be saying. Before you go.
Every night it's a dark.
Every night is a darker day.
You should be. I mean, really, night is just a darker day. That's literally all it
Oh
is.
shit.
That's just a darker
no.
day.
Oh man. Look, man.
Oh
We
no.
better get up out of here, man. We're gonna hit y'all. We're gonna leave with the Oh My Mind remix. Y'all actually hear it in the motherfucking under the music bed right now. I'm gonna play it for real, for real.
Shout out to Shy Blizz, man. Shout out to Lamar Creation.
with Toxic ass.
Yeah.
Shop
No
Talk-
S.
Shop Talk 7, y'all. Get this D. Nicky Spiller, Media MONIX.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
She wanna tell me. Hey, baby, watching the why. On my crowd and shit.
She a cold mamacita, doing all I can. I say it's cool, nice to meet you. No, I see you got that rock on your finger. I can't be your friend, so guess I gotta fuck up a happy home. She make you say, ooh, mama. She say, ooh, mama. She make you say, ah. She make you say, ah.
Hey, Mama Sita, I must admit that it's really nice to meet you. See, I've been peeping your features, they mesmerizing, and I think you would catch. Got me wondering, does the brain match? Yeah, I ain't talking about your mouthpiece, even though she got a pretty mouthpiece. I love to talk about a few things. Of course, you know I saw the nice rain.
She a cold mamacita, doing all I can. I say it's cool, nice to meet you. No, I see you got that rock on your finger. I can't be your friend, so guess I gotta fuck up a happy home. She make you say, ooh, mama.
Ooh, mama.
She say, ooh, mama. She make you say, ah, yeah. She make you say, ah, yeah.
Back to this fling, I mean this ring, cause I ain't a home wrecker, but I'm fucking up apartments, though. She wanna tell me about the matters of her heart, how it's falling all apart, and she wanna share my space to coat, warm her up like a coat. Now pretty much she let me have my way with her. Them sneaky links, that's how I get away with her. No need for games, it ain't no need to play with her. Yeah, we both understand, we just stick it to the plan. You're cold, mamacita, doing all I can. I say it's cool, nice to meet you. I see you got that rock on your finger. I can't be your friend, so guess I gotta fuck up a happy home. She make you say, oh my, my. You say, oh my, my. She make you say, yeah. She make you say, oh yeah, yeah. You know? Show you some shit.
So, working on something.